Ed, the President's Commission on Review of the Supreme Court and Suggestion of Reforms is said to be wrapping up its work this week. Have the Commission chairs presented their findings to the President yet? Has he had a chance to review them in advance of what we expect will be some sort of public report?
Right. So here's where this stands. This is a day of processes in the government. How fun. So the Commission will release the draft preliminary discussion materials tomorrow, which is their timeline, or was their deadline, and they will meet that timeline. These have not been submitted to the White House for edits or feedback, and their release will be followed by a public meeting of the Commission on Friday. They will then form their final report and submit it to the President in mid-November. So that is the process that will transpire from here. And like we've said previously, our objective here is to allow for this process made up of a diverse range of experts and voices to move forward and represent different viewpoints. And we're not going to comment on it, or the President wouldn't comment on it, until a report is final and he has the chance to review it at that period of time. If I may, let me just remind people of what they are looking at so that when you see this preliminary discussion materials released, you will know what you're looking for. The Commission on the Supreme Court is a group of about 30 members representing a wide spectrum of different viewpoints. Its mission was to evaluate a number of questions that have prompted calls for reform in a number of different areas, and importantly, it will analyze both arguments in favor and against such proposals. So the topics they're examining include the origins of the reform debate, the court's role in the constitutional system, the length of service and turnover of the justices on the court, the membership and size of the court, and the court's case selection rules and practices. And that's what they'll be looking at, which will be reflected in the preliminary discussion materials.